Hoosiers. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Golden Gophers will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Indiana's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career.
There he goes. He's at the 30. He's at the touchdown, Indiana. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
What a way to start this game defensively. Find the matchup you like, you put it in his hands, and he does the rest. The defense looks like they were sleepwalking out there to start this game. One play, they go the distance to score a touchdown. This defense better wake up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Minnesota's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off.
Turning it on! He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Morris. Here's a heat. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Tracy. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He might want another play. Wants to throw again. The sure hands, it's Coleman. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The screen, he can go. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Catch in the middle, it's Coleman. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. From their own 18-yard line, it's first down. Wants to throw. It's Morris. Fires to the big fella. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. Got a man. It's Rodgers. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Looking for a big play. He's got it inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, Phyllis. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. They're trailing by 10 to Rutgers. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful...
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? To the air, it's Morris. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Quickly out to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Makes the catch. It's Tracy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end.
I like that big, reliable security play. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Coleman.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's
picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Hoosiers! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The give to the left side. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play-action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That's caught. It's Johnson. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Golden Gophers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot at this DB. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Looking for space, it's Simmons. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Starting to feel a little pressure. Short gain on the play before he slides. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Bond. He's loose. He's at the touchdown, Indiana. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Golden Gophers want to move quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. We've got pass interference, but this time it's on the offense. It'll just make it more satisfying if they can move the chains after starting 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A little screen to the running back. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air, it's Morris. Throwing right. He's got an open man. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Finds the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference, defense.
That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going for the big play. Makes the grab at the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Golden Gophers in the hurry-up. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Minnesota! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Raymond. And the returner goes down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Morris. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see.
It's a fumble! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rushes on him. Dances away. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the comeback is on.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Coming out with it, it's Raymond. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Pulls it, fired complete.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletion. This guy now, his last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Coleman. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Golden Gophers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Makes the grab.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's fourth down, and that made it more manageable. But obviously, the clock is not as important as making sure you get this fourth down conversion.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Back to throw, it's Morris. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the fourth time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Golden Gophers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his big tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Slings it downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Minnesota! Somehow, they got up off the deck, and they got back in the game, and they're all tied up.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a timing, being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the 4th quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. It's Morris. And the ball comes out. What a... to get that ball back.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense, fortunate.
Lost one deep down the right side. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. They'll back them up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. The trickeration goes awry, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave them. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of... Seeing an easy conversion for this offense. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw is not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Morris. Got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8th. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Who can you count on in those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On the run from inside his own 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Might be changing the route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the... Turn to improve this field position. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win.